This video is specifically about your gas and water and sewer bill from Clarksville Department of Gas and Water. I'm no way affiliated with the city in any way. Like I said, I'm the owner-operator of Zumbro Home Inspection, and I'm just going to go over this real quick bill here, and I think you'll be in a better place to understand what everything is and where the actual numbers come from and how they're calculated. So your bill will probably look similar to this. You may not have a gas charge on there if you do not have gas to your home. You may not have a sewer charge if you're on a septic, but many bills will look like this. This bill has everything on it, so that's why I included it. So real quick and easy, your bill at the top obviously is going to be your due date, and then your pay after date. The pay after date, it's late, but they'll still keep it on, and then always has the actual cut off date at the bill right here. Yeah, so make sure your billing information, your address, and everything is always correct, and the name on the bill is whoever's name is that. Just make sure that's correct, because when something happens wrong, that needs to be right. So let's get to the important stuff. So as you can see, this bill's for gas, water, sewer, sales tax, and then the current balance. So let's start with gas. Montgomery County, if you have natural gas ran to your home, you'll have a gas charge on your bill, on your gas and water bill. As you can see, this month used about the month of this bill used about 1,500 cubic feet of gas, and I'll get to the other page on where they get this, where they calculate it from. That costs about $25. Now, keep in mind, even if you don't use gas, you're going to pay a gas charge, and I'll get to that later. All right. Also, billing periods. Make sure you check your billing periods. Some billing periods will be greater than 30 days. Some will be shorter. They're not always just exact month. All right. So that'll play into it. So gas is super easy. There's just a reading at the beginning of the month, reading at the end, your cubic feet, and then a number. If it's way off, your gas meter is visible at your house, go there and look at it. See the final reading. Like this one's at 5,061 is the final reading right here. Obviously, if I've still been using gas, it's going to go higher than that. But when I go look at my meter, just look at the numbers on it. On the front, you'll be able to decipher it. It's pretty easy. And if it's way off, like it hasn't even reached 561 yet, then it's been read wrong. But it's very rare for it to actually be read wrong. So gas is super easy. Water, this is where it gets more confusing. Everybody follow me here. Water charge, begin reading, end reading, thousands of gallons used, the charge, and then the sewer charge, the charge there for sewer. If you're in the county or in the city on a septic, you won't have a sewer charge. You'll just have water. But most of us will have a water and sewer charge. There is no sewer meter. Your sewer charge is just based off of how many gallons of water you brought through your meter into the home. So like when you run your outside spigots and everything in the summer to water your lawn or just clean your car, you're actually paying a sewer charge for that. If you don't want to pay a sewer charge for that, you'll have to pay. You can have a second meter installed for water does not go to the sewer, for like irrigation systems and such, but you'll have to pay for that. But yeah, so no matter what you use the water for, you're paying sewer for it, because it's based off how many thousands of gallons you brought into your home. They don't measure how much is going out. So there's your water charge in gallons, then your sewer charge. If that's way off, your meter is going to be in your front yard somewhere. There's a little metal cap. Open that up, read your meter, and just see if the numbers make sense for that end reading. Sometimes they might read it too low or too high. That has happened. Just make sure the numbers actually somewhat make sense. Obviously, your meter will be higher than the final reading because you've been using water since the final reading here. So if I was to read my meter right now, it'd be above 8324, but you can just do the math and see if it makes sense. If it's still below that, they read it wrong. If it's way above that, then there's something wrong there. But just make sure your meter readings are correct. And now I'll get to sewer here in a second. So that gives you all your line items. If you're in the city or in the county, you'll have dramatically different charges for water and sewer, which I'll get to that. And then just based on how much you owe. Down here on your usage history, this gives you your previous 3 months on water and sewer, 5,800 gallons in December, 5,200 gallons in November, 6,100 gallons in October, and then the gas usage. Now you notice here in October at the bottom, I used 0 cubic feet of gas, but I still had to pay $17.60. That's because for your water and your sewer, they're separate. Or I'm sorry, your water and your gas bill, there is a customer service fee, or called meter fee, no matter what. I don't care if you use 0 gallons or 0 cubic feet, there is a fee added onto your bill no matter what. And for gas, it's actually $17.60 added to your bill, which I'll get to that on the next page. So that's the bill in a nutshell. Your meter readings, a lot of confusions about water and sewer. Sewer is just based off your water usage and where they get those numbers from. So let's go to the rates table. The rates table is filled out for up to sometimes 2 years in advance. So you'll know how much the city's billing you for your water. See, this one started here in 2021. We're right here, effective July to 2023 to June 2024. So notice there's a residential right here, inside city and outside city. Inside city, if you're inside the city limits, it'd be $4.07 per 1,000 gallons. Outside the city limits, it's $7.12 per 1,000 gallons. Less population density, the water has to go further, they charge more. All right, and it's going to go up to $4.45 inside the city and $7.80 on July 1st, 2024. But right now we're dealing with these numbers right here. All right, that's per 1,000 gallons. So then you have to come down here, and here's when I'm talking about that customer charge. Most of you are going to have a 3/4 inch meter to your home. Right here, meter size 3/4 inch, $8. So if you used 0 water for the month, it doesn't matter. There will be an $8 service charge on your bill for water usage. $8 right there. So remember, we're not even into sewer yet. This is just your water, then your water meter fee, which is $8 a month. Now we are down to sewer. Sewer rates are based on 1,000 gallons also. And like I said, it's just based off of your water meter reading, how much water you brought into your home. And we're going to be right here, July to June 2024. If you're within the city limits, you're paying $8.07 per 1,000 gallons for sewer. That is added to the $4 per 1,000 gallons of water brought in. If you're outside the city limits, you're paying $14.19 per 1,000 gallons for sewer. Huge jump there. That's added to your $7 or $8, I believe, per 1,000 gallons of water brought in. Also keep in mind that the minimum bill, says right here, well, fine print, minimum bill will be for 2,000 gallons for sewer. So they're still going to bill you for 2,000 gallons, even if you're using less while you have your meter available. And there's a $5 other fee they add on, the environmental compliance fee. So water usage per 1,000 gallons, meter fee, sewer fee, all those get added together in order to get these numbers right here based off of your water usage. All right, and let's go over to gas. Right here, there is an inside fee, outside fee. So inside of city limits, you're going to pay $12.05 right there a month for your meter, regardless if you use your gas or not, if you have gas metered to your home. $12.05 a month. If you're outside the city limits, like my bill, that 1 month I used 0 gas, I still had to pay the $17.60. That's monthly meter charge, residential monthly meter charge, outside the city limits, and it's $17.60. Inside the city limits is $12.05, and then these two, these are the gas rates and the bulk commodity rate. So that's what it comes down to, your rate per cubic feet. So yeah, that is the bill in a nutshell. Yeah, you can always let me know if you have any questions. I hope I kind of clarified things about the difference between your water charge, your sewer charge, and your gas charge, and how they actually calculate those, and those get all added together. There's all kinds of things that could be wrong on why your your bill's astronomical. You could have accidentally used that much water. Your toilet could be running. Your toilet running could easily add 5,000 gallons onto a bill, 10,000 gallons if it was running fast in just a month. You could have a leak after the meter. It's very rare for the meter to actually be wrong. Sometimes it's read wrong, but so that's how they figure it out. That's what they calculate. It's already planned out. They don't change the rate on you just whenever they want to. But keep in mind also, on February 1st, 2024, real soon here, they're going to add a service fee if you're paying electronically. All right. Let me know if you have any questions, and y'all have